and he said it's going to be a quiet, philosophical puzzle exploration game. So
similar to Braid then.
Well, no, there was no exploration, and that was just 2D platformer. This one, they said it might even be 3D as well. So,
okay.
Do you think that one person makes one good game? Do you think that they can jump into different genres and be successful?
I think it depends on the person, really. How adventurous they're willing to be, how much time they can put into it.
The team for the first game was pretty small. This one's going to be quite big. Well, bigger than the first team. So, do you think they can still?
It's, you know what? It depends on the person. If they really enjoy the game, you know, you can tell who's put effort into making a game fun or enjoyable just by the performance you get out of it. You know, the games that are just, oh, you know what, we want to make some money out of it.
You can tell.
You can tell them straight away.
Yeah.
You know, glitchy graphics, poor loading time. Loading times are a clear indication.
Yeah.
You know, any game that has, oh, you know
Sonic.
What? Sonic.
Trust me, it's just.
I think that 10-minute Salvation game was good.
You know what? That was a good indicator. The loading times were fine. The loading times were fine, but like I said, it's like a 2.5 hour game. So,
but considering the repetition of them, you know, you go into one level, oh my god, loading, you know,
that's true as well. Every little thing did happen.
Exactly. So it's either that they're not considering the user at heart; they're thinking about profit before you know, performance.
That's probably what it was, just cashing.
Yeah, I mean, it was coming out at the time when the game was, you know, out to match the film, really.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could say that any blockbuster film would be like that, you know, with the game variation. Like I think Transformers.
No, but some were actually good.
No, I'm not saying all of them are like that. I'm saying some of them are generally not good.
Well, most of them aren't generally good. It's just the odd one that if it
stands out. Yeah.
I think Kung Fu Panda had quite good.
That was actually good. Yeah,
that had good reviews.
King Kong was pretty good. I mean, because you have to remember they're done by big companies. So King Kong, Ubisoft did King Kong.
So I think I'm not sure about Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen.
I haven't played it yet. Yeah. Apparently, it's supposed to be better than the first one.
Yeah.
I played the first one.
I mean, it's not saying much though. It's like,
yeah.
But the thing is, I had a look at it and I saw reviews about it, and it did look quite fun. It
looks decent. Yeah.
It looks quite fun, and you know they don't really seem to be looking for just, oh, you know what, the game's out, let's release. I mean, the film's out, let's put the game with it. You know, they actually generally put some thought into it, and I think it is down to the developers. If they're working on a project and they were a Transformers fan, they're not going to want to slander the name of Transformers and themselves with it. You know, but if it's a guy,
that never stops a game company doing that anyway.
It doesn't, but the developers will still be, you know, it plays a part, I say.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Next topic is Modern Warfare 2 Prestige Edition is exclusive to HMV in the UK.
Okay.
Now, just making it exclusive to one shop, is that again another ploy in terms of, you know, quickly get it because you can only find it in one place?
I think
because it's going to be £130.
I heard you get a night vision goggles.
Yeah, but
crazy, isn't it?
For 130, that's a lot of money.
What? A night vision goggles for 150 or 130?
£130 with the limited edition game as well.
I'm sold.
But
I don't know. That's a lot of money, man.
That's a lot of money.
Hey, for night vision goggles. Yeah. I don't care. I'm driving in the night.
They're not that expensive though,
are they?
I thought they were a bit cheaper than that.
In real life?
Yeah.
Wait, who's gonna go? Okay, you know what? We should.
Yeah, but then that's the same thing. As you just said, who's gonna go buy night vision goggles?
Yeah. But the thing is, where do you know where to get them from? That's what I'm talking.
You can get them from anywhere.
Online, you can probably find.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we should do that. I think we should have a look.
Okay, next week's podcast, we're gonna let you know the pricing of
night vision goggles.
Night vision goggles.
Yeah, and then we'll compare them with the
special Prestige edition.
All I know is if you see me outside your house, you know what I'm saying.
In the dark.
Like I said last week, a lot of people will be buying this just to spy on their neighbours.
Yeah, exactly. You can just stand in the dark and no one knows. You just look for something.
Exactly.
Yeah. I still think it's cheap, whatever.
But HMV, I think, have probably put a lot of money into making this an exclusive themselves. You know.
But then, what the hell do HMV get out of it?
They get the sales, don't they?
Yeah, but then, even if it wasn't exclusive, they would still be getting the same amount of people buying the Prestige Edition from their shop.
But
then
I get a lot more. If it's just at HMV, obviously
the retailers themselves, they pay peanuts amount towards how much they actually earn. Yeah. If you're saying a game is worth maybe 15, no, if it's selling for 40, they probably paid 15 for it. Yeah. So £15 already their loss, but they make a turnover of 100% profit from 40. You know, or possibly more than 100%. You know. So signing them an exclusive, they sell more units out of it, but they know that whoever has to want this night vision they have to go to HMV. So already it means their profit margin will increase anyway.
Definitely.
You know?
But then what Activision get out of it?
Activision will probably
nothing. They're losing.
No. They have the exclusive doesn't just come for free. They paid Activision or whichever company developed it to make it theirs. You know, it's not like I
personally think if they had it in loads of other shops, they'll be selling them there anyway. So they didn't have to have
but
this
the thing
paycheck.
is, they're keeping the price of it high for a reason. Yeah. So HMV, people know that this is the only place you can get it. They won't have to slash their prices for it.
Yeah.
Do you get it? Yeah. There's no competition for them.
If there's more shops, there's more competition.
Exactly.
So some shops will sell it slightly cheaper than
that's
other
it.
shops.
You know, £5 difference here, £5 difference there. They got no competition for this because this is their item only available to them from their shop. You know?
Okay, sweet.
So that's why it's a clever tactic for them, I think.
Okay. Star Wars: The Old Republic documentary showed gameplay since E3. Did you get? You got
sorry,
What did you think?
I thought it was good for a multimedia online RPG. I thought the graphics were pretty good, man.
Pretty good.
Generally, they're not as sharp in other games. But for this one, it looked pretty good. And they were talking about the voice casting, that they're going to make all the characters,
every single
have even audio dialogue,
even
not just like written text, which is
because normally online they don't have all that.
Similar to Final Fantasy X routes and stuff like that, like dialogue.
Yeah, every single
character has
sound,
every
audio.
bit of dialogue in the game.
So what time era is it based in though? The Old Republic? Is it first film, second film?
The Old Republic, isn't that before the films? I think.
Yeah, it's before the film.
Yeah, because they had the what was the Xbox games? Star Wars
Knights of the Old Republic.
Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, and those were set 500 or 600 years before the films. Okay. And this is set I think after those two games, but before the films, so it's in between.
Cool. I need to check that out.
No, it does look good though. It's pretty good. Bizarre stands to make $40 million if Blur is a hit, the next racing game.
Blur, is that the race? Which one though?
It's not Split Second, it's not that one. It's the other one. It's the same guys who made Project Gotham Racing 4. I think they have a new. I think it's Activision, isn't it? It's not Microsoft.
Yeah.
Do you think they can make a success out of Blur? Or
personally, I haven't seen Blur, so
it's basically like the similarities they make is Mario Kart and Project Gotham. So it's realistic, but then they have the power ups,
like an arcadey feel to it.
Okay. A bit like Outrun. But Outrun didn't have power ups.
Yeah, it didn't have power ups.
But it's more arcadey though.
Yeah. Because they've been making realistic races the last decade now.
Yeah.
Do you think jumping into this kind of? I mean, it looks fun. I don't know if you said you haven't seen it, but
from what I've seen,
it does look fun.
They're probably trying to just see what they can do. They want to maybe not so serious approach this time.
See if they can compete with Burnout and Midnight Club.
That's
their ideas of having the power ups and takedowns.
That's what I was about to say.
I think that's what they're trying to do. See if they can compete with that, because they've know with PGR they've done pretty well. That's what I think.
And it's a standard practice for them.
Yeah, but that was semi-realistic and semi-arcade. This is pure like arcade.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they just want to have some fun with it,
Yeah.
They probably go, hey, you know what? Let's blow a car up.
But we'll see if it is a hit, then they're gonna make quite a bit of money. The first official shot of the Prince of Persia movie.
Who's the? Oh, it's that Jake
Gyllenhaal.
Yeah. It looks. I mean, in terms of
he looks buffed up, man, for that role.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's why I just is interested.
Not like generally compared to like before.
Sure, man.
He's toned up a lot. But
definitely. Yeah,
I saw shots of him preliminary on IGN as well. But he did look
offshoot.
Yeah, he's just basically in costume and on set or something. But he did look quite looked quite good.
Looked quite good, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't look like, oh, this guy just looks like a plonker like the Dragon Ball Z movie.
Yeah.
No comments to that one.
Well, let me watch it now.
I refuse to watch that film.